Hey everyone, it's 8:30 at night in Taiwan here. I got off work a couple hours ago and just had dinner at a Japanese restaurant. Salmon fried rice. Anyway, I just wanted to go for like a little walk around some of these alleys, this neighborhood here, and talk about some general thoughts I've been having about Taiwan, about being trans here, about what I want to do with this YouTube channel. I don't really have any structure or plan for this at all. This is also not really like a proper video. I don't know. I'm pretty busy and I'm like trying to like figure out like a new rhythm for making YouTube videos. And I just wanted to get some of my thoughts recorded for everyone. And for myself, honestly. But yeah, so I've been here for a little less than a month at this point. And I'm starting to get settled in. Look, I'm still not very good at navigating around motorcycles and stuff. But yeah, I'm starting to get settled in. I got my own apartment, and I really like that apartment. And I'm starting to get settled at work. Like, I'm starting to get the hang of teaching. I've never taught before. And I'm starting to make some friends, go on some dates, meet cool people, have interesting experiences here. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Hold on a sec. Something that's been really challenging is feeding myself every day. When you're in like a foreign country and you don't speak the language, I mean, I kind of speak Chinese, but not well enough, and I'm really rusty. But when you're in a foreign country and you don't speak the language and you don't know any of the food, oh, that's cool, then it's really hard to like find food to eat every day, to figure out how to acquire it and how to pay for it. So that's been stressful for me, but I'm starting to get it figured out. I was just eating at 7-Eleven like every day, like a convenience store. Like, they have pretty decent food at the convenience stores here. Is that a better angle for the camera? They have pretty decent food at the convenience stores, and it's pretty cheap, but it's no way to live. It's just every single day, multiple times a day, going to the convenience store and just eating pre-packaged microwave meals. Anyway, yeah, and I also like just want to spend more time outside and like walk around more, like what I'm doing right now. I hope I don't get myself lost by trying to like simultaneously focus on walking and also filming the YouTube video, trying to keep track of where I am. Yeah, anyway, I've got it. So another thing, I'll say a little bit about being trans and moving here. I think that will be my first video that I make here. I'll just give like a general like rundown of my experiences here so far, and I might call it like moving abroad while trans, or moving to Taiwan while trans. But basically, I really haven't had a lot of issues here. I think that's because I'm fortunate enough to pass most of the time. But I honestly think that I pass better here than I did in the US. And that's for a variety of reasons, I'm sure, but the biggest one is probably just that. I look like a foreigner, you know? That's the most salient part of my visual identity, is that I look like a foreigner. And I guess I just look well enough, like obviously a woman, that's not the part that gives people pause. The part that like people are curious about is that I'm a foreigner, that I'm white. This is the outfit that I'm wearing, by the way. If I can... No, I don't know how to show it off. Anyway. I think I dress less modestly than most people here. Something that I noticed, especially at first. I have like a few like cropped tank tops that are even more revealing than this cropped t-shirt, and nobody here wears anything like that. Well, honestly, I am seeing more people now that I moved to an area with more young people, but yeah, anyway, I still dress kind of different than the average person here. I'm enjoying teaching. I really like my kids, even though teaching itself is very challenging and sometimes very exhausting. And the first couple weeks, I was super exhausted all the time from teaching, but now I'm getting better at it. I mean, I had like a whole day of teaching today, and I feel just fine. You know, I feel good enough to walk around and make a YouTube video. So I think that I'm getting the hang of teaching. It's just a skill, you know, and I've just got to get better at it. If I keep walking in this direction long enough, I'll get to like the biggest park in Taipei, the Da'an Forest Park. It's kind of like Central Park, like New York. It's pretty nice. Let's see, did I have anything else to say in this video? It's already about 6 minutes long. Oh, plans for the YouTube channel and YouTube videos. So my whole like ethos with this channel and with the videos I make here is that like I have a lot of ideas for things that I want to make, like artistic, like creative things that I want to make for myself, but also like it's really satisfying to like build a platform and to have people watch. And the easiest way to do that is to make a lot of videos in a niche that people are interested in. So, you know, making like a lot of those like very simple like vlogs about like trans experiences was a good way, and is a good way for me to continue to build a platform. And as you guys know, as I've mentioned in a few videos, I got a little bit bored of that, and I want to try and find more ways to diversify it. But the same principle applies here. Like I need to make like a decent amount of videos within a niche that people are interested in watching. So I have my like typical like trans niche that I always work in, but also I think that being in Taiwan itself is a niche. Like I'm sure there's other vloggers and stuff in Taiwan, but it's not as many as in like Japan and China. So I don't know, I've seen like a lot of cool like living abroad content for like Japan and China that I just haven't seen for Taiwan. So I'd like to make some content like that, and I can like cross that over with like my queer and trans content. Specifically, something that I've talked to some of my friends about that's really, really interesting to me is to make videos like talking about like queer community and experience here. And I think that there's something like I have to be careful about navigating that, because I don't want to speak for queer people in another country as a white American. But I don't know, there's also like documenting things like in English is always, you know, it fills an additional role that not everybody is able to do. And just giving my own like unique perspective on things, like my journey, my experiences here, and specifically my experiences as a queer and trans person navigating life in Taipei. So I would really love to make videos about that. I'd also love to make some videos about the music scene here. You know, I tried to make videos about the music scene in Columbus, but I didn't really ever have ideas that like I could do in like a simple like vlog format. Like I had a lot of ideas about like documentaries or whatever, but those were hard to put together. And honestly, I still have like footage that I want to use, that I want to upload to YouTube of parties and stuff in Columbus. And I don't know exactly what to do with it, but that'll probably come later. But maybe I'll do something like that for Taiwan too. But I guess the idea for now is that like I'll continue to do simple vlogs, hopefully a step up from this. Like maybe at least a little bit of editing. Like I don't plan to edit this at all. I want to just upload it to YouTube directly. And yeah, start with simple vlogs. I've got a lot of ideas for like more artful videos, but I'm gonna start with like simple vlogs talking about my experiences here, and hopefully the niche of me being a queer trans person in Taipei, hopefully that will be enough to get you guys interested and to continue to build a platform a little bit. All right, I think that I'm gonna sign off here. The video is already 10 minutes somehow. I mean, I guess I can talk for 10 minutes, no problem, even if I don't have anything prepared. I hope this was mildly interesting, and I hope that I will be back soon with more interesting content. Alright, bye everyone, see you later.